What is that old adage? You can't have brains and beauty together, you have to have one or the other. And you especially can't have both of those on top of a sexy foreign accent. Well, I defy anyone who says so, because this very woman is the one right next to me. Yeah, that one wielding the big laser gun. Today, I'll be listing my top 5 facts about the Fallout 4 companion Curie. And look, after being as professional as possible compiling this information, I have got to say, I think I'm in love! Number 1, what would you say if I told you that you can tear it up on the battlefield with Albert Einstein? No, seriously, with his knowledge of quantum physics, come on, he'd be popping off headshots across the board like it's just another math equation. But okay, let me start from the beginning on this one. Curie was initially just a Miss Nanny robot in Vault 81, but after the Great War killed off a lot of great scientists, her creator, Dr. Kenneth Collins, upgraded her to be independent and work on her own experiments. He then crafted her personality to be greatly influenced from some of the world's most famous intellectuals. And just to name a few, Marie Curie, a pioneer in radioactivity research, Michael Faraday, a top scientist in electromagnetism, and of course, Albert Einstein, the father of relativity. Now the thing is, listening to E equals MC squared every day, that might get a little tedious after a while, so Dr. Collins equipped her with a French accented voice, and this is based off a woman that he had a relationship with back in Paris years before the bombs ever fell. Well, Collins, you went to the right country for that one. Thank you! Number 2, if you're disturbed at how I've been sort of fawning over a robot, don't worry, I'm not a creep. She can be turned into a 3rd-generation synth. In the companion quest, Emergent Behavior, she explains that what she's been lacking to become a better scientist is a human body, right? Just like all the great scientists had that she's based after. And this would also give her a chance to possibly think and react beyond what Dr. Collins had programmed for her. Now, considering that she's completed the work on a panacea that can cure every human disease, I'd say she's already off to a pretty good start. But I can certainly see why she would eventually want this. Let's leave the results of rust to our experiments and not to our bodies. Number 3, Curie isn't cooped up in a lab all day poking at flower petals. She is completely redefining what it means to be a battle medic. If you reach max affinity with her, not only will she increase the effectiveness of your stim packs, but she'll also grant the Combat Medic perk, which heals you for 100 HP once a day if your health drops below 10%. So not only does she have a decent amount of health herself, she's like an angel hovering beside you amid the crossfire, amid the grenades, ready to resurrect you just before hitting the ground. This is easily one of my favorite companion perks. I love this. Curie, your research is phenomenal. Number 4, Curie is very accommodating. And what I mean by this is, even though she wants to have a synth body and approves of you helping out synths, she also likes you joining the Brotherhood of Steel and helping them out. Oh, whatever makes you happy, dear. However, if you visit Covenant, which is very much an anti-synth settlement, in fact, they'll even capture and torture them if they can, and if they can find them. Even though on the outside she'll comment on how nice the place looks, if you go inside, she will very much dislike you doing that. So clearly she doesn't like people who are against synths, which makes sense. But in the case of the Brotherhood, well, I guess it's just, well, honey, I'd stop you, but you look like you're just having so much fun. Either that, or it's an error in her system, I don't know, but I like the former a lot better. And number 5, if it wasn't clear enough, Curie would make the best girlfriend. I mean, she's incredibly smart, she has a beautiful voice, she lets you have fun with all your army friends, she protects you in combat, she probably makes the best chips and dip, and yes, indeed, she knows everything about sports. If you bring her to Mo Cronin in Diamond City, she'll eventually have a conversation where she corrects him on how baseball was actually played, mentioning the rules and stats of the game like RBI and batting averages. See, she's even correcting your friends. Now, this is actually really sweet though, because with the exception of Codsworth, she's the only other companion who's been alive before the Great War, and so together you two can reminisce on what life used to be like. A cool, original Nuka-Cola on a hot summer day, fresh paint drying on the Chevy back in the garage, very scenic. Few other companions can truly recreate that. And there you have it, my top 5 facts about Curie. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and down below please tell me, what are your thoughts on Curie? Have you had the chance to explore with her yet? Alright, thank you very much for watching, and now I really need your opinion, okay? I think I'm going to ask her to marry me, and I want to know, what do you think of this ring? It's made from real magnets, the purest I could find.